What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cinnamon Ken, and we are back with another movie review. And as you can see by the title, we are reviewing Evil Dead Burn. Now, I've been excited ever since I seen the teaser of, shit going fucked up in the house. Where she's Shorty on the ground and, I'm gonna put the little clip somewhere, and y'all know the teaser. Alright, so I've been really excited for this movie, and I finally got to sit down and watch it, and I enjoyed every single bit of it. It was different from the others, not the whole group of people in the woods or ash or chainsaws or anything like that. This was like its own thing while still being in the world of Evil Dead. Instead of reading the book, which they say don't do, but who the fuck listens in a horror movie? Nobody at all. So instead of reading this book, which is I actually like, there was a scene where Shorty started to read the book and she didn't even finish, and I like that. So it's like that was a new take on it that I really enjoyed. Basically, Alice this morning, her husband Will, and being around his family, which absolutely can't stand the sight of this woman. And I would like the prequel to know why y'all hate her so bad. Like, what did she do? What did she do? Because the way they was hating on her, y'all would be like they would be professional anti-LeBron James fans the way they hated this woman. It was chef's kiss hate. Chef's kiss hate. So not only is she hanging out with the family as they all grieve the loss of Will, this is where family trees are important, because none of this shit would happen if Grandpappy wasn't traveling the world with demonic groups and trying to figure shit out that he shouldn't. Sometimes you just got to leave shit alone. And this movie proves that you got to know your family past and know who you marrying, because Alice ain't deserve none of this. Shorty with the shit on her neck didn't deserve this. They was going through some shit in this movie. Like, I can say this movie genuinely was probably the most violent, gory movie of all the Evil Deads. It was perfect. Like, I wasn't really scared, and that's like one thing that kind of bothered me about it was I wasn't scared. I didn't leave no lights on or nothing. Like 2013 Evil Dead fucked me up, and like Evil Dead Rise fucked me up with like the bathtub. Y'all know the sequence. Fuck me up a little bit. But this movie, genuinely, I enjoyed the gore. Like, OG with the gun? Like, watch the movie. OG with the gun was crazy. And it was good to see this. Like I said, it's his own little entity within Evil Dead, because it's not like what we've been getting so far. Kind of bringing back the old school, had a lot of funny parts in it that I enjoyed. Even when the funny parts happened, it brought back the seriousness in a really good way. It wasn't kind of corny, it wasn't lame, it was like, ha ha ha, this is funny. Oh shit, they are going through some real things in this house. Now, one thing I can say is one of my favorite demons in this movie died, and I didn't enjoy that, because she was elite. She was elite. I was like, I saw her and I was like, she about to fuck this all up. It's about to go down. And then I was like, oh, dang, I thought she was about to go 2013 on these niggas, and she didn't. I can't even lie, this movie kind of reminded me of Ready or Not, just with the premise of like watching who you marry and knowing who you're getting attached to. Because I bet you if Shorty knew what she was doing and getting into, she would have never got with this nigga. And never got with him, not even a little bit. I wouldn't even be friends with this nigga, because this shit is the whole family fault. Grandpappy. One of the things I really did enjoy about this movie was the camera angles, and like, I'm big on camera angles. Like Expendables, when Sylvester Stallone did that roll with the two guns under the car, I thought that was beautiful. Even with like some of the Spider-Man movies and things like that, I'm really big into camera angles and making things feel a certain way, or really intensifying the scene with how you shot it. And there was a lot of cool camera angles, and they was putting their works in it. Like some of the kills and some of the transitions work so well because the camera angles really effectively persuade persuaded what they were trying to do and made it give it that more sinister feel because of how well they actually shot it. Another thing that like I said before, I enjoyed was the comedic timing. When it was getting really heavy on the scene, they put that, that quick laughter in there to definitely, make sure your anxiety wasn't too high. So, Grandma, perfect. Grandma really made this whole movie, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Grandma was top tier with the comedy and the stares and all that. Go watch the movie and y'all gonna enjoy Grandma. Y'all gonna enjoy Grandma so much. She was a chef's kiss to this movie. One other thing I did enjoy about this movie was the Deadites. They made the whole movie. Now, if you weren't a Deadite, your acting was... It was mid. I can't even lie. It was alright. It wasn't the best thing in the world. But once the, possession took over, I just can't stop giving chef's kiss to certain things, because these are the things that saved this movie from being completely booty. You know what I mean? Grandma, Deadites, and the comedy. Perfect mixture, the violence, everything that was brought together in this movie, and all fit so well, all meshed together. At certain times, I can't even lie, there were parts near the end, probably like 30-20 minutes, where it kind of just felt like the movie should have ended. And y'all know what I mean. Once it gets closer to the ending, you're like, it could end right here, and I'll be cool with it. And then it keeps going. It's like, it could end right here. I'm cool with it. And it was like they gave us an ending and an alternate ending, and it was like, choose that first one. That first one was good. We didn't need this, and it kind of just felt like they carried on a little too long, and like the ending kind of got a little boring to me. But that's just me. It may not be you guys. To me, this movie is still like, spend your money on it. So don't let that section of this video sway all the way from streaming. Go spend your money on this. I would only say I wish they would have gave merchandise, not like on some Hot Topic stuff, like some AMC. I'm a Stubbs member. Shout out AMC. A-lister. All premieres. That's me. I wish they had some merch for it, but other than that, not having the merch and like the long ending, nothing really kills this movie. Like I said, the acting is mid, but once the Deadites get there, pure entertainment. The kills in this movie were super brutal, and I get why they were trying to NC-17 this. Like, I get it, because some of these was like, ill. And I would like to say, the dishwasher scene, I never got that movie theater, whoo, or oh, y'all know, like the standard, whoo, ow, oh, like everybody's together in sync. I got one of those in person for the first time, and shout out to Evil Dead, man. Y'all gave me an experience that I can't forget. I got my first, like this shit sounded like a sound machine, and y'all did that. Thank you. Just to let y'all know, there are 2 post-credit scenes. So once you see the first one, please don't get up. I missed the second one, but shout out to like the Evil Dead Facebook groups for actually like, recording that. The legalness. Thank y'all for putting y'all freedom on the line so your boy could see the second post-credit scene, which even got me more lit for Evil Dead Wrath. Now, mind you, like I said, make sure you're going to see Evil Dead. Make sure you watch Evil Dead Rise so you can kind of get what's going on, and the second post-credit scene ties into that. So make sure, don't get up, alright? Even when it's over, it's not over. Like I said, these niggas did not want to end the movie. True shit. They didn't. Another thing is, if you're a dog lover, just hit one of these. Alright? Just hit one of these. If you're a dog lover, just cover them eyes. Like, sorry. That shit was worse than... It was bad, okay? It was bad. It was quick. But it was bad. I'm gonna just let y'all know. Quick and bad. Other than the things that, like, really slim dislikes, there's a lot of likes. There's a lot of good energy with this movie. It doesn't really fall off its pace once it starts. You guys know, Evil Dead, when it starts, it starts. And it's really most queasy, eye-closing, grin, like... It gets bad and ugly, but it's a typical Evil Dead movie, but it has a little bit of a twist. The story is a little bit different, and I enjoyed it. Me personally, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. I am gonna say take your money and spend, okay? Alright, just make sure you spend. If you don't like it, come back to this video and be like, I ain't like it, you owe me a refund. Are you gonna get one? Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no, I ain't giving you nothing. You should have enjoyed it. It's not my fault. You just don't got taste. Alright, but comment down below. Let me know, did you see the movie? Did you enjoy it? What did you like? What did you dislike? Are you ready for Evil Dead Wrath? Did you watch Evil Dead Rise? Have you seen any of them? What's your favorite Evil Dead in general? Comment down below and let your boy know. But hey, I'm about to get out of here. Make sure y'all keep the action rolling and cut.